Hey guys, welcome to my channel. For this video I'm gonna be doing a review on the Young Nails acrylic system. So we're just gonna get started. I'm gonna show you what I have here. I have the Young Nails acrylic in speed white. I have their acrylic in cover peach. I have the clear acrylic. I have the Young Nails nail liquid. I have the protein bond. I have one of their gel colors, and this is just a red color. And then I have their ultimate finish gel. So I'm gonna start off by taking a nail file and removing the shine off my nails. I'm gonna make sure I get around the cuticle area very well and just remove the shine off the entire nail. Now I'm gonna be applying these nail tips. I don't have nail tips or glue from Young Nails, so I'm sorry about that. This is gonna be a review mainly on their acrylic because I don't have the other things like their brush or anything. So these are just clear nail tips. I've already measured them out and I'm just gluing them onto my nails. So now I'm going in with the protein bond and I'm going to use that to prime my nails. I always go in with a bit of primer on each nail before I apply the acrylic. So on my pinky, I did start off with a thin layer, but I forgot that I wanted to use the gel color on that finger. So I went back in and I just, did the whole nail with the clear acrylic so I can make the thickness and the apex and everything. So starting off, the clear acrylic is super easy to work with. I love how the application came out on my nails. With this acrylic I got a very smooth application, very even, and I had to do very minimal filing afterwards because the application came out very well. So I'm just keeping everything in real time for you while I'm applying the acrylic so you guys can see. So you can see the acrylic, the consistency is, I want to say, pretty much perfect. It's not too runny and it's not too thick. It's not too fast drying. It doesn't take too long to dry either. It gives you a nice amount of time to go ahead and mold out the acrylic where you need it to go and then be able to smooth it out. Especially doing my own nails, I tend to get pretty messy getting around my cuticle area and everything, but with this acrylic it was very easy. It didn't run everywhere, so it didn't make a mess or anything. So on my pointer finger, middle finger, and ring finger, I did a thin layer because I'm going to be doing encapsulations and I'm going to be adding some other acrylic colors. And then for my thumb, I'm going to go ahead and use clear on that entire nail because that's also going to be the gel polish that I'm going to apply on top. But you can just see when I apply the acrylic, I go ahead and put it down. I can move it to where I want it to, and then I can still brush it out and smooth it, and I got a very nice application with it. And while using this acrylic, I did not have any trouble with it whatsoever. And I wanted to go ahead and talk about the clear acrylic. It is definitely very clear. It does not have any yellowing or anything. So if you like doing clear nails or nails with clear backgrounds, then you're definitely gonna like this one because it is definitely full on clear. And I didn't have any trouble with the acrylic being too powdery or too wet, because when it's too wet and you try to apply it onto the nail, it can get really bubbly on the inside. It makes a lot of air bubbles, so I didn't have any issues with either of those. And now I wanted to talk about the smell of the liquid. The liquid, I'm gonna say, just has a generic monomer smell. It doesn't have a very strong smell like some other ones do, but it does have a smell. So after I do that, I'm going to do some encapsulating on my ring finger, and I'm going to be using these orange and yellow leaves. These are holographic leaves. And then I'm also going to go on with some gold foil. So I'm going to go ahead and take a small bead of clear on the entire nail so that the decorations can stick onto the nail. And I'm just going to go ahead and put these leaves on randomly. And then in between and around the leaves, I'm going to go ahead and apply little pieces of the gold foil. And honestly, I like this way of reviewing acrylic systems. So like for now on, I think I'm going to start including encapsulating and nude and white ombres, since you know, you want to see how the clear how well the clear acrylic encapsulates decorations. And then as for the ombre, since it's so common, I want to see how well that their colors, their white and nude colors, can blend together. So I think it's helpful, and it's something that I want to include in any other review that I do for acrylic. So now I'm gonna go ahead and encapsulate the decorations with the clear acrylic. Again, I had such an easy time with this using the clear acrylic, and it was very easy to encapsulate. And I mentioned this because sometimes if you have an acrylic that's powdery, like I said, when you go to encapsulate something, or when you generally use the acrylic, then the powder can still be seen on the inside, and it's definitely gonna show through after you apply top coat and everything. And then also when you're encapsulating things, you want to make sure that the acrylic can cover everything, meaning in between, and making sure like there's no air pockets or anything. So this definitely went well for me. It definitely covered everything on the nail, and you know, there was nothing sliding off, there was nothing like coming off when I brushed the acrylic, there was nothing moving around. It all just stayed in place while I encapsulated the nail, and the acrylic itself on the decoration smoothed out very easily. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the ombre on my pointer finger. So I'm gonna start off with the Speed White acrylic, and I'm going to take that on the tip and blend it down. Just make sure the whole tip is covered. I like to make sure the first color I use is always blended enough halfway up the nail, so that when I apply the next color, that there won't be any harsh lines showing through. So for the white acrylic, I loved so much the consistency of it, because usually acrylics, white acrylics, they're very thick and they tend to be stickier and harder to move around on your nails. You know, they can be streakier because of their consistency, and white can be very hard to work with. This one was so nice. It was just smooth. It didn't stick so much on the brush or anything. And I want to say this is one of the best white acrylics I have ever tried. You know, milky acrylic is usually always fine since it does have more clear in it. But you know, when it comes to a thick white acrylic, those can be difficult to work with sometimes. And this one was one of the easiest times I've ever had with a white acrylic. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do the ombre. So I'm taking the nude and place the first bead where the white acrylic stops. Now I'm going to carefully blend it down. You don't want to brush too hard, you want to be very soft with this. And you can see on camera, the white and the nude blend very well. And the nude was very easy to blend down. It didn't cause any streaks or any harsh lines. So then I also just go ahead and encapsulate that nail with clear so we don't file off the blend. So now I'm gonna go in with all nude on my ring finger. And again, I just absolutely love how all the acrylics I used in this video, how their consistency is and how they work. They were just so easy to work with, and the nails come out very smooth. The nude color also has nice pigmentation to it too. I like nude colors to have a lot of coverage, because when I do nude, I mostly don't encapsulate it, because nude does need to be encapsulated. Well, most of the time I still do, but sometimes I don't. But when I do encapsulate nude colors, I want to use a nice opaque nude color so that I don't have to keep going in with too much acrylic on top just to cover up any spots that look like they're too see-through. And then, you know, adding more acrylic just to make more coverage end up making the nail too thick at the end. So I did go ahead and encapsulate the nude with clear. So here's how my nails look like after the application without filing yet. So now I'm gonna go in and file my nails. I'm going to start off by taking a nail file and reshaping them. Now I'm going to be going in with my drill bit, and I'm going to be using this to smooth out the nail over the top and make sure it's all even. So I always go in first around the cuticle area and then work my way down. Again, it was very little amount of filing that I had to do with these nails since they came out so smooth. Now I'm going in with this triangular bit and I'm going to use that around my cuticle just to make sure that there is no acrylic on my skin and that the acrylic around my cuticle area is sealed. Now that I'm all done filing my nails, I'm gonna go ahead and apply the protein bond to the nails where I'm gonna use the gel color. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply a good amount on my pinky and my thumb. And make sure you let it dry down first before you apply the color on the nails. So I'm gonna go ahead with this gel color and it is called Bite Your Tongue. And this is just a red color. Usually I don't do red on my nails, but since this is fall themed and fall is coming, I wanted to go ahead and use this color. So the gel polish also applied on very smooth. It was very easy to use. You can kind of see with the first coat it's a bit clear, especially with me having clear nails on. But you will see it'll look a lot better on the second coat. It has full coverage on the second coat. So right here you can see that I made a bit of a mess with the gel polish and I got it on my skin, so I'm also going to show you how to clean that up. So you're going to go ahead and take a flat brush, and it's better if it's a round one. You're going to go ahead and have somewhere to put a little bit of alcohol. Since this is gel polish, you'll need alcohol. And you're gonna go ahead and dip the brush in the alcohol and then use that to wipe around your nail, and then every once in a while make sure you wipe off your brush. Now I'm going in with the second coat of color on those nails, and you can see that it has a very nice coverage. And again, it was very nice to work with this gel polish. The consistency is very nice. The consistency of the gel polish is not too thick and it's not too watery. It smooths out very easily. It doesn't make any streaks or dark spots. I got something caught in my nail when I was applying the gel, so I went ahead and took that off. So now I'm gonna go ahead and apply some rhinestones on my ring finger. I just went in with a few big ones and then I'm gonna be applying smaller ones around it. I'll also go ahead and link everything that I used in this video down below. So the rhinestones are from Amazon. The glue I'm using to apply them is by Nail Extravaganza. I'll go ahead and just link those things down in the description in case you want to go look at them. On my pointer finger, I'm just gonna go ahead and apply some rhinestones around the cuticle. To set down the rhinestones and get the glue all dry, I'm going to use the Mia Secret Gel Resin Activator. So I actually have two different gel top coats here. I have the stain resistant gel top coat and the Ultimate Finish Gel. And for this video, I'm going to be using the Ultimate Finish Gel. So this top coat I love so much. The consistency I feel like is just perfect for a gel top coat because it is not too thick and it's also, again, not too watery. I feel like when a gel is too watery, it doesn't really give the effect of it being gel anymore. And I feel like when it's too watery, it won't have the same shine. But when it is too thick, then it'll just be more difficult to work with. So I just go ahead and top coat my nails. I apply the top coat around the rhinestones, and then on the clear nail, I also go ahead and apply some top coat underneath so that it looks all clear and there's no fogginess anywhere. So I go ahead and curl those in the lamp and we're done. So overall, I highly recommend this acrylic system, and I really hope you guys try it out and let me know how it goes for you guys. But I recommend this to anyone, professional or beginners. I love how my nails came out after using this, and this is one of the easiest times I've ever had applying acrylic on my nails. And I'm definitely gonna be getting more products from Young Nails, and this is definitely something I'm gonna be working with a lot more. So let me know your thoughts, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what other things you guys want to see on my channel. So that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.